physiotherapist from Bhagirathi Nevatia, Rowden Street. Today, I am going to discuss some of the benefits of different kinds of exercises during pregnancy. I am sure most of you have been through this antenatal exercises, and some who are the new mothers, they are planning to go for this exercise, right? So, let's discuss what are the different types of exercises. Because nowadays, people know there is exercise, but the most important question which I face most of the time is which exercise will be good, which exercise will be beneficial for baby, or will I be able to go back to normal? Like these questions can be answered through physiotherapy. Now, there are various exercises, but as we know, each food gives us different nutrient value. In the same way, each exercise has different nutrient value. So, to have a proper meal, we need some of each exercise. Likewise, we will go for different exercises in a short way, and when you go for a physiotherapy session, this physiotherapist assesses your body, assesses your health status, pre-pregnancy status, sees how you have been performing in exercises previously, and accordingly make a tailored exercise prescription for you, which will include different kinds of exercises. Now, what are the exercises? These different, I'm saying constantly different. What are these different types of exercises? These are strengthening exercises, stretching exercises, Lamaze, Pilates, aerobics, and of course yoga. Now, some say this is best, some say that is best. It is, all exercises are best, but at a certain time. During pregnancy, each exercise has a different value in each trimester. So, in the starting of trimester, we focus on improving your muscle strength. Towards the end of trimester, we focus to help you deliver the baby as much easily possible. Now, let's go these exercises one by one. First exercise is strengthening. As the name says, it is strengthening exercise to improve your muscle, strength of your muscle. Now, how can we strengthen the muscle during pregnancy? This is the most common question. That can we lift weight? Can we not? A physiotherapist first assesses your prenatal status of your muscle. Accordingly, he or she will add the particular exercise, strengthening exercise. The focus of our strengthening exercise during pregnancy is on abdominal muscles, muscles of your upper limb, muscles of your lower limb. Now, why all these? Abdominal muscles. With increase in weight gain, your weight shifts. Your weight of the body increases and your center of body shifts. Compensating to that, your lordosis increases. To compensate that, you get low back pain, right? So, to deal with low back pain, you have to increase your strength of abdominal muscles and your low back muscles. This can be done with strengthening exercise. Then, you need to prepare your body prenatally to help your baby in postnatal stage. You have to carry your baby, right? So, at that time, you need strength of your upper body. So, for that, upper body strengthening is given prenatally. Then, with change in the posture and everything, the task of your daily activity hampers. For this, you can improve the strength of your lower body to help you move easily. Of course, with sudden weight gain, it becomes difficult. But if your muscles are strong, you can go for it, right? This is the importance of strengthening exercise. Next is stretching. Towards the end of pregnancy, like near about third trimester, we need more of flexibility so that the baby can pass out easily from your body, right? For this, stretching at a particular intensity of the pelvic floor muscle is most important. This is guided by your physiotherapist. You will get guided by your physiotherapist. He or she will assess your status of stretch of muscles, which is called muscle length relationship, and then length tension relationship, and then she will assist you to stretch those muscles from the third trimester. Likewise, stretching of certain other muscles due to change in the posture required, like you develop a forward shoulder, which is a compensation, but we need to deal with it to maintain a proper posture. So stretching of upper body is also required. So go for physiotherapists, they will teach you the proper stretching at a particular rate. Now, let's go for the next set of exercise, aerobics. The demand for oxygen in the body increases during pregnancy. So to cope up with increase in the physiological changes like heart rate, blood pressure, everything, aerobics plays a most important role. Go for it. Aerobic exercises many of us do in the form of cycling, in the form of swimming, walking, etc. In physiotherapy classes, we teach aerobic exercises with some posture changes and some breathing exercises. This helps to improve the oxygen supply to your muscle and to improve the oxygen supply to the new life in your body. He or she also needs some oxygen and you need to provide, and the only source is you. So aerobic exercise will help you with this. Next is Pilates. It has been in trend since few years, right? So Pilates is basically to increase your core muscle strength and pelvic floor muscle. It is commonly seen that urinary incontinence case and diastasis recti cases are more in postpartum period. Yes, it is because of your weak core muscles. Pilates plays an important role to train your core and to improve your postural stability. Next is Lamaze. It is a technique where different types of breathing patterns are taught to the mother during end of pregnancy. These breathing exercises help you during the long labor period. Labor is not a matter of 1 or 2 hours. In some cases it takes more time. So these are certain breathing exercises which ease your pain or help you to cope that period of time. It includes variety of breathing patterns. It takes time. That's why it is taught in a gradual process in prenatal classes. Next is yoga. As we all know, it has been since a long time in India and other places. It's a mind-body therapy. It helps. It has, other than this, stretching of muscles. It plays an important role. It also plays an important role to make a connection between mind and body. And in pregnancy, we need that more. And it also helps to improve the connection between you and your baby. It has been seen in evidence. So these are certain exercises which are performed during pregnancy. Now the dosage of these exercises are decided solely by the physiotherapist, who first assess your condition, sees on which trimester you are, what was your pre-pregnancy status of exercises, your vitals, the status of your vitals, and brain signal from your gynecologist. These points plays an important role for designing your antenatal exercise. When you perform these exercises, many people ask, what should be the intensity? Can I do heavy activities or anything? Or can I do it according to my own time? No, doses are set. And according to American College of Obstetrician and Gynecologists, mild to moderate intensity of exercises, 30 minutes a day on most or all days of the week is most important for the uncomplicated pregnant ladies. If you perform these exercises, there is no harm, but there will be benefit for sure. So you can perform low intensity exercises. Along with that, there are guidelines which says brisk walking, regular brisk walking, and 30 minutes of physical activity is good for you and your baby. This is just a small portion about exercise and different types of exercise and benefits. We'll discuss more about these different topics on our next session. Hope you all enjoy this session. We'll see you next time.